Hi, this is Eric Martin with BoardGameGeek. I'm here with Jesse Cromley and Adrian Martineau from Days of Wonder, looking at Ticket to Ride New York, which is already out in Target.
It's in Target and Target.com, out in Europe.
Out in Europe, yeah.
Yep.
Out in Europe, available. This is a very scaled down version of Ticket to Ride.
Yes.
You can give an overview here.
So, for those of you not familiar with Ticket to Ride, it's a card hand management, secret objective getting from one place to another. But this version here condenses it down, and you can learn the rules in 3 minutes with this handy dandy little New York City tour map / rulebook all in one.
Yes.
It's like we planned that. And so this condenses it down in a full game that it lasts under 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe give an overview. What is different in the game? We have a small number of vehicles.
Yes,
Only 15 per player.
15 per player, and they are now, instead of trains, we've got little taxis. So what's more iconic than a yellow taxi for New York City? Some other new different things is there aren't many long pathways like there are in the normal Ticket to Rides. There's just one. The longest is there's one for space one.
Okay.
Some other differences, you want to talk about the pennies?
Kind of with the pennies. So the small pennies you see there are actually end game bonuses. So you don't have longest routes anymore. At the end, whatever pennies you have connected to at least one taxi of you, get you 1 point.
Yep.
So this is a good move, right? It's the 1 point for the route, then 2 more points for the pennies, right? Okay. So some spot and then better than the other one.
So that's a new mechanic that we've had is sort of a little bonus points for you at the end of the game.
And I think that even more than the mechanics, I think this is the most different version I feel we did in Ticket to Ride. Like all of the game, the bigger game, and whether you play US, Europe, France, or Asia, I think it's still remain like a 1 hour long game. That have the same embedded strategy in the way you play. So there are a lot of differences, but the feeling you globally have stays the same.
Right.
And this version, while very similar to the US version in terms of rules, the feeling is very different because it's so tense, so quick, so punchy, that you are always on the fence, should I keep going to taxis? Should I draw new cards? So it's very tension is huge, on that. So it's like a quick shot, like a strong sharp Ticket to Ride.
Yeah, so it's like scratching the itch of Ticket to Ride in 15 minutes. And
it's a difference between a coffee and an espresso.
Yeah. And that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, same dose of caffeine.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the perfect game for those, an introduction to Ticket to Ride, and it also works as a perfect one for people looking to scratch the itch of Ticket to Ride in this shortened timeline.
Okay.
So, and the art is very nice and stylized to the, New York City 60s vibe going on here with all the different transportation. And you still have, like in Ticket to Ride, you still have all the cards for the routes, and then we've also still have the secret destinations that if you don't, if you don't get them,
you score the points or don't,
you lose the points. Yeah, so it's got all kinds of gamble, and with 4 players, it's really tight and condensed. Feels like rush hour in New York City, like you're in a taxi.
Yeah, it's a filler. It's a lot of games that are like under 15 minutes. They're like party game or quick and play a card, laugh and run. And this one I think in 15 minutes fits like a true little strategy game. That you can play coming home. It's almost time for dinner, or you want to play a game. Ticket to Ride New York, like 15 minutes. Fits any place, anywhere, anytime.
Okay. Any place seems like a suggestion for future games.
Oh man, you have so many ideas.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
It's just
Yes.
It's like I think we started with New York because it's like one of the most iconic cities in the world. Everybody knows New York. The building of New York, the Empire State Building. So the icons of New York are very much important. There's a lot of other places we'd like to do, but and probably around cities like London or Tokyo or Paris, Indianapolis, Roseville, there's many places.
Yes.
We could fit that.
With Gen Con in the middle, or
Ticket to Ride Gen Con.
Ticket to Ride Gen Con.
There
His little cart, you know, it's cart with game on top of the cart, you know.
Yes. All the different Asmodee locations. That's
Yeah.
all it's going to be is Asmodee Hall here.
So we could do many places, but it's going to be a question of priority, you know. Where do we feel we could be better with a London version in the UK or a Tokyo version in Japan? But that's still very fresh. So we need to let that version, you know, settle down. And
that's right.
So it's been getting a ton of buzz at Gen Con. We've got a multitude of tables, and we're sold out at Gen Con. But you can still get it at Target, Target.com.
Right.
So it's just a quick little fun game that we're super excited about and excited for, like you said.
That's right.
Future cities, who knows?
It's not, I mean, it definitely seems like a gift shop item, right? It's $20.
You can't beat that price point for what you're getting.
But if you were like, I visit San Francisco, I take home San Francisco.
Yeah, you see where we want to go. Yeah.
Okay, Eric. All right, Eric. Eric's behind the scenes somehow.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes. Thank you. Ticket to Ride New York.
Ticket to Ride New York. Check it out.